Yeah.
Now, if you were to master plan the more loot card and play it again, then you'd have 20 gold pieces and so on.
No, don't have that.
Okay. So anyway, right. Freddy's right as rain the next day. Apparently, all he needed was a good night's sleep.
I feel a lot better. Let's go have some brekkie.
No problem.
And
They've
what
got
right?
various places that serve food and whatnot. You see people arguing, doing business, romancing each other, all that kind of shit. Everybody treats you guys pretty good. But you do notice, give me empathy rolls.
I'm wearing my mask still, by the way.
People don't treat him as well. They don't like the mask. It kind of freaks them out.
Empathy made it.
All right. You know, some of the people seem kind of unhappy about stuff. What Freddie notices is that it seems to be a problem between the Doras and non-Doras.
Oh, great. This problem again.
It seems to have been building a little bit. Also, you notice that autumn is definitely in the air, and this has a lot of people concerned because it's never happened here before, and they're freaking out. They're doing things like we have to get in more crops, and so they're trying to get ready because now they think winter is coming.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yes, more problems. Yes, yes. Ah.
All right.
They're reacting
Once
with the same fear that any Californian would if they knew winter is coming.
so I'm gonna once we're done eating and we're back, just the two of us, I'm
You're
gonna
back
explain.
at the PC house.
Yeah, I'll explain. Okay, so there's a bit of a rift between the Doras, people like me and you, who are woke, so to speak, and the normal people. Because, well, we don't really tend to die, nor do we age. So, anytime there's a dispute, they go to this thing called the Blood Dome, where they fight it out, and winner kills the loser, basically. And, well, it's not really fair, because we don't really die, whereas they do. So there's this rift going on between the two of them. And also things like lineages. You know, if someone's in power, they'll be in power basically forever because they don't die. That sort of thing. So that's kind of why they're a bit unhappy about the whole situation, and they've been it's been simmering for a while. Seems to be getting a bit worse.
Do you know why?
Yeah.
Do you know why it's getting worse?
Because we didn't do anything about it.
Well, that too. But I mean, do you know what they think is causing it?
No.
Winter is coming. This is also causing them a lot of stress and stuff.
Oh yeah, well that's causing everyone's stress.
Mm-hmm. Extra stress with a side helping of stress.
So, I'm not sure I understood all that. The Doras are fighting the non-Doras in the Blood Dome, but the Doras have the advantage, and this pisses off the non-Doras.
Well, basically, they don't really have a justice system, so to speak. So whenever they have a dispute or whatever, they fight it out in the Blood Dome, like criminal charges, those sorts of things.
So the non-Doras fight each
Yeah,
other.
they're pissed because they're mortal and we're not.
Huh.
So, yeah.
So do the non-Doras ever get into disputes with the Doras and want to fight it out in the Blood Dome?
Apparently they do, yeah.
Have you
it's
fought anyone in there?
No.
Has the doc?
Thankfully not. I don't think any of us Doras have, as in our little community, but the ones who live here, yeah.
Oh, there's other Doras that live here.
Yes,
Don't
it's
travel here.
Darius, Claire, they're Doras.
Ah, I did not know that.
Yeah.
So, anything we should do about that?
I mean, I don't know how to fix their political problems.
Yeah, we'll leave that for another time.
They need some kind of justice system to be implemented or something. I don't know.
They need a legal expert.
Yeah, I
They
don't know.
need Judge Judy.
So, all right, so
you feeling better there? You need another night of rest?
no, I'm good to go. What are we doing? Let's go. Shimmer in Illinois, yay.
I could probably use one more night of rest.
All right. I'll try and teach you some magic then while you rest.
Yeah, let's do that today.
Okay. It's all teaching. Success. Now I can't remember if I had to roll the spell as well or just the teaching. I'll wait till 11.
Yeah, I think you had to do the spell and teach.
Yeah, probably. Okay, spell. Cure poison disease.
And to make it even weirder, the non-Doras are the kids of the fumble card of the Doras.
Oh, I can never teach you that spell. So sorry about
And
that.
you can only defend for a round. There you go.
Yeah.
I like that you're trying to teach him things, though.
Yeah, we were going to stay here another day. And,
Absolutely. If you want to stay for another
can
couple of days, you can try to get a check in your painting and trump cards. I mean, what could possibly be going on that would require you to move quickly?
Yeah, let's do that
besides,
while I convalesce a little bit more.
Besides the war in as you call it, Bug City, which is apparently ensuing.
Oh, there's so much shit always going on. It's awesome.
All right, then can I also, since that only took like an hour or two, can I attempt a few sketching Trump rolls?
Yeah, sure. Try six of them if you want. Actually, that might be a good way for you to get a check in the Trump thing. There, wrestling is try like oh well. After a couple of days, he's like, "Oh, I can't paint what." Or actually, I was gonna say try six sketch rolls, and if you make one of those, then try to make Trump thing. That's what Freddie's doing. That's a better way to try to. And if you fumble your sketching, fortunately, you're not going to kill yourself. If you fumble your Trump making, you might.
I can do one.
Mash the sketch button 5 more times and see if you can make it just once.
I made a Trump of it. Sketch Trump of him.
Hey, it shows wrestling rad. Watch you Nate Hawk again. He apparently can't draw. He's doomed. Doomed, I tells you.
All right, so was that 2 days or 1 day?
That was all 1 day since you guys went for that. He's drawn a lot of fucking pictures of cocks for some reason.
All right.
You notice that in one of the storage things is a ton of pictures of different people drawing the cock and balls thing. So apparently a lot of people have been trying this, and for some reason that's the default fail.
Yeah, I had mine in the collection.
Okay.
You want to spend another day then?
Yeah, why not?
To heal up?
Sure. Try 6 more sketches. Mash them buttons. Are you keeping track of the days, Freddie?
Yeah.
Good man.
Yep,
We're only up to
one.
5, actually. It's not that bad.
I fumbled one of them.
Wow, that didn't even look like a good cock and balls that time.
Smiley. All right, now what about healing? Because I'm still down.
Oh yeah. Each night that you sleep, you get a willpower times 5 roll. Who knew that sketching and painting would be the ultimate? So that's
by
2 more.
3.
So that's 2 more hit points back.
Did
Essentially,
you say
it's the inverse of the times 5. So if you roll a times 5, you get 1 hit point back. Times 4 is 2 hit points back, etc. Until you get to times 1 or a crit, then you're just fine.
And did you say if I did it by 3, I get a check?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. So getting wounded, key to willpower.
I quit my Trump nickname. Okay.
Nice. Oh, I see. You get new power.
Yep.
Ooh.
Be right back in a minute.
Roger. Let's see.
And I made 4 Trumps of him. Sketches, I mean.
All right. You should probably try painting one of him. That would be a big help.
It'll take 2 days. Yeah, I might.
You lazy individual. All right.
We have
And
stuff to do.
here's your new skill. There was only one way to go from that.
Okay. So basically
Right. Hold on a second.
the same as basically the same as the tech pattern, but
Yep.
Trump. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, I'll try that now then.
Okay. If you get crit, I will freak out. Do you have a card of yourself yet?
No, I need to paint one.
I was gonna say if you get the next power up, you'll need one. So
Yeah, I know.
you
I
know that
remember.
because Doc Fulton has
Yeah.
babbled about it.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
There you go.
It's been a total of 5 days since we started.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So you guys are you all healed up now? Wrestling?
Yes.
Cool. And there's new clothes here. They've got a kind of a shower. It's like if you move this thing, water comes out, and you move it back to stop the water, that kind of deal. And so yeah, you guys get all cleaned up and everything. You've been hanging out here for 5 days. People brought you food and stuff like that. They're quite appreciative of you guys because sometimes the group that lives here does amazing shit. Usually they just freeload and loaf, but sometimes amazing shit. So.
Also, I'm gonna hand you 4 Trump sketches of yourself.
Yeah.
That's yours.
They'll probably be non-active the next time that you play, but you do have, if nothing else, you have 4 pictures of yourself. So if you want to hand them out like business cards to people, there'll be non-magical, non-useful sketches in the future.
So they're Trump sketches of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But normally a Trump sketch only lasts for up to 7 days or one shot, one use type deal. So like I said, next time you play, they will be long expired. So essentially, if you want to hand out pictures of yourself and go or autograph them and give them to people as keepsakes and stuff, I guess.
All right.
Oh, since it's a new day, can I try and teach him a different spell?
Of course.
Okay.
It's a good idea. Stuff. He likes to learn things, although he's really, really bad at them when he does learn.
I can't teach you shit, sorry.
Yeah. All right. So,
yeah, don't forget that one.
What do you guys want to do now?
All right. Well,
so what are your thoughts on what's going on over there at Bug City? Should we take them the rest of the goods, and then they will be in our debt? We just need to find a way to put their labor talents to use.
Yeah, what did you want them to do, actually? Any
I have
ideas?
no idea. But I mean, all kinds of visions go running through my head.
It shows
Mm,
vision. It shows all these wild shit scenes from the movie The Road Warrior going through his head on what he can do with the people.
That's right. You're gonna look good in spikes, mate. Yeah, and they're willing to learn. What I was thinking was if we could find a way to get some of them to learn hydroponics, we could have them be our hydroponic farm workers. But we need to get some
huh.
hydroponic equipment and get someone to teach them hydroponic use.
Alright, well, we might be able to get some books from Shermer on hydroponics,
All right, let's
the
go have a
alien
look.
technology.
Alien
Um,
technology, eh?
well, yeah, it's hydroponics. Well, didn't you know that? It's hydroponics.
Well, yeah, come to think of it, I had a friend that grew some marijuana with hydroponics, and I always suspected he was an alien.
Exactly. But the only library I can think of, I mean, since we destroyed, well, not we, someone else destroyed the other library painting. That was a magical library, by the way. Did they tell
Ah,
you
yeah,
about that? Well,
I did know
yeah,
about that. Joshua showed it to me and said that they need to have the painting repaired.
yeah. Um. Oh, that could be a thing they can do. Teach them to restore painting.
That's a
Eh,
very delicate thing there.
yeah, probably the hydroponics
So
might be
if
there.
we go to Shermer,
Yeah.
um,
Now,
maybe we can find hydroponic equipment there and figure out a way.
could do, could do, and
But,
also we need to get like
but Shermer has no
research.
clems, so how would we get
No,
this stuff
but
out?
well,
Drive Shadow?
I don't know how big is the equipment normally. Like,
Well, it
how
depends
large
on
is
how
it?
much of it we want. We could probably easily fill up a truck or two.
Well, if it's small enough to carry, we can trump back and forth. Otherwise, we'll need to shadow walk with the vehicle.
Yeah, if we could get it all loaded up on pallets and loaded up into a vehicle, that might work.
There's also cost, unless we want to steal it or steal money, which I have nothing against that. Just saying, if you're up for that, I'm down.
Well, let's see if we can identify where it is first, and then we'll figure out whether we want to get it
All
legally
right.
or
I
illegally.
mean, I've been there once already. Well, a few times. They have there's two pawn shops that I visited. Sells various miscellaneous stuff, and obviously you can sell your own stuff to it. There's a uh, seed shop, pretty big one, where we can get seeds if we need any. There's a public library where you can go and do research. Um, and obviously you have the other miscellaneous.
Is there any place that we can order things on the internet and have it delivered to us?
Probably. But remember, this is 2001, so not quite 2020.
Or any other worlds you know of that are kind of modern day like?
Unfortunately, the only other one was nuked and is basically, if we try and go there, I believe the radiation levels are so high that we'll just die
Mm,
instantly. Now, there is an option. Because those zones, this is, it's called Cyberpunk, by the way, just in case you're curious. Or Night City, as some other people call it. Um, because the zone is fairly large, if we shadow walked to it, we might not end up in the city where it was nuked, but we might die. So I'm not really willing to risk it. Because as I mentioned, when you shadow walk, you end up in a random place in
right.
that zone.
Yeah, that sounds too
So
dangerous.
yeah. The only other place, no, Sherma is the highest level tech place that we have access to. So there is Bug City, as you call it, but they don't really have that much tech. There were
It shows him busy peeing on some guy who sprained his finger.
these alien bunkers that Doc and I managed to gain access to, but unfortunately the defense mechanism, it's run by some really advanced AI. It managed to basically undo the hack that I'd done
Giant face
to.
begins to form over in a part of the room.
What was that?
I
A giant face begins to form over in part of the room. It's a big, smooth mask of a face.
Like
I
on the
look at
wall?
Kind of like it's like a big holograph of a face, but it's like a mask, kind of like the one Freddy's wearing, but a little different than that.
Hey, look
I,
at that.
the fuck. Hello?
It forms
Who are
into a semi-translucent thing and booms at you in a deep voice. Return! Return what was stolen! And then the face fades away.
Who the hell was that?
you? That might be something to do with the gem we took, or you took, with Doc and Joshua. May whoever bless his soul, if that's a thing. I don't know. Do souls exist? Anyway,
You want to go outside? Outside? Goddamn cat. Maybe.
Logan attempts his animal handling role.
Yeah.
so
More wrestling.
where did you find the gem, by the way?
I think the doc already had it. Or no, it
Oh,
was
okay.
it was in some sort of little like a cube, perhaps.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It was some kind of weird computer he was pressing buttons on
Mm.
at the
Yeah,
end of
all
this
this
long metal tunnel.
this might be connected to the gem.
That was awesome.
I think Logan threw a cat out the window.
Oh, if I could catch the cat, dude. Now,
Anything distinguishable about the face that appeared?
no,
Nothing.
just a
Face
giant
didn't-
mask of a face.
Did it look like the crazy old man that operated the bridge?
No. Although that would have been better. Actually, let's have it be him instead. Refill your
Okay.
hand. I like that better.
Nice.
Hold on. I'll show you what his face looks like then.
So
I
it's
like Jay's
definitely
mine.
connected to the gem. Got it.
I definitely feel that way now too.
Yeah, I'm totally. And then he was like, "Return what was stolen." Let's see. Oh, where's that guy? Yeah, I like that. We'll go with that. We'll get Jason eventually running some sessions. It'll be good. Let's see. There he is.
What is it?
It's loading. Down at the bottom where I put my cards.
Ah, okay.
Return.
That looked like the fella that flung me off the bridge.
Uh, great.
Yeah, he's probably pissed at the dock.
Alright, well, more stuff to mention on the boards then.
Oh, Freddy's going to be typing later. I can tell.
Yep, add to the list.
We don't have the gem, so nothing we can do about it.
Yep.
Yep. Doesn't
Anyway,
go back to playing cup and ball.
so what's the plan? So we want to go to, as I said, the Sherma is the only advanced tech zone we have access to at the moment. That is safe. Yeah.
How about we go there and see if we can at least locate hydroponics equipment,
Mm.
especially in bulk quantities. That's like
Okay.
loaded up on pallets.
Fair enough.
They usually have the grow beds. They can stack them inside each other, load them up on a pallet, and
He
we can move
sounds
a
like
lot.
he knows way too much about hydroponics. You begin to suspect that as he's sitting there smoking another marijuana joint.
He's an alien. I know.
I
Don't
suspect
worry.
what we have to do is find
Okay.
some of them.
All right.
Yep.
Now you might want to leave that sword behind, because we're
I
going
should
to.
probably change my clothes too, so I don't look like a lapper.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are there any regular clothes around?
Adventurer clothing.
Close
Like
enough.
medieval style clothing? Is that what it is?
Pretty close. It's kind of like a mix between like let's make medieval shit more practical and more durable. So you'll look like a bit of a freak, but not too far out.
We have black clothes. It's not that big.
Yeah.
a deal.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you know from your experience, Freddie, that the guys at the pawn shop are gonna ream him dry of cash.
Oh, they
Hey,
won't know it's me.
maybe we should go by Burlington first. Grab a little bit more stuff.
Oh yeah.
Maybe get some clothes there. Do they have a place that sells clothes there?
Oh, of course I do. Yeah. I got a suit once.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna play I'll Be a Great Wizard someday.
That's a good
Okay.
card for you to
So I can
play,
get,
yes.
especially since I lost some of my essence. I want to get some of that back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it gives me a whole point or a check.
I want to take my mask off, by the way, and put it
Ah,
away from now.
I thought you were gonna forget about that.
No.
Are you leaving it here?
Yeah. I'll put it in storage and leave it there.
Good man. That should be fun for somebody else to find. The fuck is this?
Also, when we go to cleanse, I want to ask for a haircut, and I want to get like
Well,
long dreadlocks.
until you get to Clem's, because I was
Okay,
going to say
fine.
that in the shared storage is also a bunch of really expensive looking gems and stuff like that. Uh, you can give me appraisal rolls on those if you want.
It also says we're not allowed to touch them.
Eh, I'm just mentioning it. I mean,
I'll roll appraisal.
Brad can at least try his appraisal on them, right?
Just having a Captain Cook.
Mm-hmm. Right. With your successful appraisal, you can tell those are worth 100 gold coins each.
Holy
shit.
mother of hell!
Holy dooly! Those
God,
are
I'd
some nice
mention it.
gems.
I'm not sure who they're reserved for or anything, but maybe they won't notice a couple missing. I don't know.
And what color
Oh,
are
it says blue and
Blue,
white.
I believe.
Yeah. Well, it says Glenn, Dana, Doc, and Alex.
Hmm.
So
It's a little-
I mean, there's nothing stopping us from taking them, but I mean, they're not ours technically. They haven't been labeled as take what you want.
You could turn them into hydroponics gear, and you could give that to them. I'm sure they would like that as much as the gem.
I wanna hold on.
But 100 gold coins is
for when
significant.
I'm looking at the storage thing, and what's the permissions for? How does that
So that's
apply?
basically a label that I added so that if someone's like, "This is mine, please don't touch,"
It's
I mean,
an
you can.
angry post-it note that somebody stuck
Yeah.
on different things in there saying, "This is my food, don't touch." And somebody else is going to fucking ignore that and touch it anyway. And then they'll be like, "Why did you touch my shit?" and argue about it. That's how it always goes.
Basically. Yeah.
I don't know if you'd want to leave your mask here, mate. That thing's gonna disappear.
And it's fine.
He seems less thrilled with it now.
I want to pop a charge on those gems. Have a look.
All right, you do so. They're not magical. They're just expensive. They're part of the rich thing.
Okay.
Oh, to be rich. Oh, so yeah, 10 gems. 100 gold each. That's not bad.
I mean, look, if they're just gems,
They appear to
like,
be non-magical gems.
I'm sure
Rich
they
money.
won't mind if we take one or two.
We could put one in there and put this this little orange one in there that I got from the people.
I'm going to double check the gem price real quick to make sure I'm correct on that. Let's see. Came from there. Did somebody leave a scythe in there as well? I
No.
thought Colton did. There should be a scythe in there.
Well, if he did, he didn't list it.
Yeah, I remember Chris talking about it during my first session.
Yeah, I thought he
don't know if
left
he
it
left
in there.
because I remember him saying it was too unwieldy to carry around, and
Yeah,
Pete didn't want it either.
yeah, there should be a scythe in there. What the scythe is, since you burned a charge on your thing, give me an analyze magic, and I'll tell you about the scythe.
Okay.
Yes, the gems are worth 100 gold each. Nice. So nice.
No idea.
You could always see if Rasslin Rod knows. Give him a chance to build up his analyze magic skill.
I'd rather not waste the charges.
He likes analyze magic. He does.
If it was something important, sure. But
It looks like the scythe itself appears to be made out of white ice on the handle and then clear ice on the blade. It's very obviously it's either magic or it's going to fucking melt really soon. Okay. Just thought I'd give you the opportunity.
Nope, not going to touch it.
Okay. You might want to add that to your list of stuff to stick on the question boards as, hey, Doc Fulton, where'd you leave your frickin' site?
Okay.
So we can get it in the right storage thing, least it disappear. So you guys head over to the barber shop, and there you tell Clem that you'd like a haircut, and you get to see something extraordinary happen when Clem begins cutting his hair. He's like, what fashion would you like, sir?
Long black dreadlocks with a long beard, black beard.
Yes, sir. As he's cutting his hair goes and grows into big black dreadlocks with a big black beard.
Hey, well done. I compliment the barber. You're a talented fella, Clem.
Thank you, sir.
What did you just say?
I said he was a talented fella.
No, not you, him.
Clem says, howdy, what can I do you for?
Okay. he normally doesn't say anything else.
I am pretty likable.
Empathy rolls on Clem as shit gets weirder.
Critical.
Holy crap.
Oh.
I peer deep into his soul. Oh, where it
Black
should be.
water.
Right. You guys notice that Clem is looking at you and he seems much more with it than normal in a very, very creepy way. Like it's almost like something is looking out from his eyes at you.
Clem? What's going on?
Howdy. What can I do you for?
No, enough of that shit. I know you know what's going on. What happened to you?
Howdy. What can I do you for?
I will fucking slap you.
He threatens Clem. Give me an intimidation roll, sir. That's what thinks this is great fun.
Oh, I made it.
Weird. Yeah, he doesn't respond at all, but it's almost like something is looking out at you through Clem's eyes.
What, he doesn't respond even though I made it?
Yeah, it doesn't. I was just curious if you're actually scary or not.
Yeah.
Whatever you're intimidating may either not care or want you to slap Clem around. Maybe he's into masochism and he's just trying to goad you until he can, get a little BDSM going with you.
Clem, look.
Howdy. What can I do you
This
for?
will be a secret between the three of us. No one else will find out. I promise. Just tell us what you know, what's going on. I know you're not how you were before. Just come on, be real with me.
Apparently, your reasoning with Clem has no effect, as he just continues to ask what he can do you for.
So what's new with you, Clem? How's business?
Doesn't respond to anything abnormally, but you guys can tell you're being watched through Clem, and it is creeping you out just a bit. Rasslin less so because he's not used to the normal Clem.
I'd pop a charge and have a look at him on the glasses.
Okay. He does not appear to be magical.
Okay.
What else you got?
Well, I already did my detections for the
Pity.
day,
Pity.
so maybe some other time.
Yeah.
Alright, Clan, look. I stared deeply into his eyes. Whoever's watching, if you want to say something, just say it.
Howdy. What can I do you for? Says Clem. It's a more creepy voice than you're used to.
Alright, fine. Be that way. Just know if you ever want to talk, just say so. Alright, hot towel and shave.
He goes over and he slowly wheels out the hot towel cart, brings it over to you, opens it up, looks at you. Then he reaches in, takes a hot towel, puts it on your face.
Wait, you're not gonna ask me where I'm going? Did you lose your mind?
He says, Howdy, what can I do you for?
Hot towel and a shave.
Where are you going back to?
Where would you want me to go?
He nods and puts the hot towel on your face.
No, I put his hand away.
Howdy, what can I do you for? Says Creepy Clem. Wrestling's just sitting there laughing his ass off, watching you lose your mind.
Is this a game you two play?
No. I bet Clem lost his mind.
Howdy, what can I do you for?
Maybe it has something to do with Clem and Bug City getting a spear.
Hold on. Let me.
Maybe he's malfunctioning. Maybe he's been hijacked. He's been spoofed by remote hackers. I've seen it.
I'm gonna
again.
Weston, just come outside with me. I'm gonna walk outside.
You get up, push past Creepy Clem, and head outside with Rasslin Rad.
I'm gonna turn the barber pole upside down.
He takes out the barber pole and then puts it back in. You know, the like there's the glass thing, and then inside is the red, white, and blue striped pole. He takes that out and then he puts it back in upside down, and puts it on. And you see, what?
Okay. Yeah.
As he does that, Clem goes over and flips the sign to closed, and then goes into the back room.
I turn the pole back over.
Okay.
I look at the sign, or I look through
It's
the door.
closed.
Then Clem's broken.
He growls at Clem's for a while.
It's normal.
Wrestling Rat seems to be having a great time with this.
Let's go to the embassy and see if that Clem's is broken or not. I pull out my trump. Come on.
All right.
Right. You guys head over to the embassy and surprise the shit out of some people there. And then you hurry over to Clem's, and everybody's like, "Hello, Australians." How do they know? Wonders Wrestling.
Hi, Mike.
You guys get over there. Clem does the slow turn, looks at you like, "Meh, meh, meh, meh."
Oh, you think
"Howdy,
you're clever?
what can I do you for?" says
You think
Clem.
you're clever, don't you? Huh? Closing the shop on you? Didn't know I can do that, did you? I sit down on the chair. Tell me what's going on.
Don't
Clem
break it.
doesn't say anything. He doesn't say anything except, "Howdy, what can I do you for?" in the spookiest possible fashion over and over.
I look at Raslin. What should we do?
Yeah, let's go to where we intended to go. This didn't seem too troubling to me. Seen
How about
strange
you go
these
first?
few days.
Yeah, you go first, yeah?
Can this take us to Sherma?
Oh, well, I thought you wanted to go to Burlington first.
Oh yes, that's right. All right, have a seat. Hot towel and a shave, mate.
Clem comes over with the hot towels. "Yes, sir," he says, pushes the thing over.
What? No. Ask him where he wants to go.
He's sitting there with the hot towel up, and he looks at you.
Hot towel and a shave, mate.
He begins reaching toward him with the hot towel. You see it
All right,
getting
no.
closer
I
to
reach
his.
up and grab the towel. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Boy,
I have a bad fit. Can I roll empathy to see if he's, like, trying to fuck with us?
No, but you can try a sixth sense danger sense if you feel like it.
Yeah, I do. Yeah?
You hear old Ben Kenobi's voice in your head. "Run, Luke, run."
I grab, Raslin by the
wrong,
arm.
mate.
We're not, we're leaving.
You need to hit the dunny.
"Howdy, what can I do you for?" says Clem, unsmiling.
Yeah, we should go. Come on.
All right.
You drag Wrestling Rat out of the barber shop.
Does he close the store?
No, he stands in front of the window and slowly watches you guys hurry off.
I wave.
He goes,
Clem's gotten a bit creepy, eh? I imagine
I
getting a
know it.
spear to the face might do that.
I have
Maybe
no
this.
idea. No. He's died before. Never
Oh,
done
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Gonna say, maybe we need to repair the one in Bug City to kind of fix the glitch.
All right. Well, I mean, there have been other Clems that were completely destroyed, and he's still been fine in the other zones.
Ah,
So this is really weird.
yeah, I see. Probably something to do with the gem gone missing, eh?
Probably.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
great.
a rascal, isn't he?
Why the fuck didn't Doc just give the gem back to Random like he was supposed to?
Ah, Random. I remember, I think Random's following him. Apparently he's invisible and takes lots of notes.
Wait. Random's following Doc?
Yeah, him and Joshua were rambling on about it a lot. At first I thought he was just going crazy. Well, probably has. Fella seems like he's got kangaroos loose in the top paddock. But they were talking at length about Random seemed to be there, invisible. He wasn't responding to the doctor. He was just standing there, taking notes, observing
Fuck.
everywhere.
Okay.
But I
Alright,
think
this
that
is
was before Doc got the gem. That
before
was
he
just
got the
up
gem?
in the embassy. Old Random was there in the corner, getting old looky Lou. I couldn't see him, but that's what they were talking about. I don't know if
He,
that helps.
As Wrestling continues dropping more bombshells on you. Every time he opens his mouth, it's causing you to lose more sanity. Oh, and by the way, just for Freddy, give me a sanity roll because things are getting so weird that they're starting to mess with your head. With Clem, winter coming, all that shit. Wrestling hadn't been here long enough to be at all disturbed by this because, as far as he knows, Clem goes off the rails now and then. But it's freaking Freddy right out. Roll a d6, Freddy. Try for low. Get high. It's fun.
Hold on. Do I want to spend a hero point? Oh, I have a play immediately. Hold on. Oh, on my best gun ever. I'll find a new gun.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I have a. Hold on. I need to discard. I have a reroll. I'm gonna play that. Let me just discard real quick.
Damn blast.
I just noticed.
Got off to knife a bishop and desecrate a church.
Can I trade you a replenish, Jason?
Sure.
Just discard whatever you don't want.
Okay. And I am going to play an insta hero.
Nice.
Excellent.
I need to step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play my reroll.
You know you're going to just fail.
Great.
Hey, that's better. All right, so you really freaked out. Roll that d6. Make that Tootsie roll.
I'm gonna spend a hero point on that.
But you have so much sanity. You don't need all that sanity.
Yeah, and it's hard to get it back.
Mm. Are you saying you're wanting to trade hero points for sanity?
Whoops, sorry, wrong button. I didn't mean to press that.
I know. But it's still goddamn funny.
All right,
damn. One point toward what the fuck is going on with Clem.
Okay.
Or slash winter is coming. You know, you call it zone fluctuations if you want. I'm not sure what the max is.
What does it max out at?
I don't know.
Okay. I'll just leave it then.
Yeah. If I come up with a max, I'll let you know right away.
Okay.
And by that I mean next time you ask me, hey, did you ever figure out a max? And if I actually have, I'll tell you. Otherwise, I'll just go.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys hurry away from Clem's. Clem has gotten fucking weird lately. Winter is coming. This is not helping your mental stability.
No, it is not. Okay.
You know it's even worse?
What?
Clem's following you.
What, he left? He left the bomb shop?
Yeah, he's walking purposefully after you right now.
Let me wait for Jason to come back.
He what? He what?
Okay, I just wanted to get my fucking spices, and now this is happening.
You know, you're going to form a whole series arc, right? You know that, right?
I know.
What happens when you find something new? It forms stories, wonderful stories.
Fuck me.
Well, at least it's a compelling story, right?
Yeah, it certainly is.
Yay.
Thanks for your patience.
No worries.
Oh, we're getting closer to wrap up. Freddie suddenly, pardon?
I said, yeah, that's what I figured.
Yep. Freddie grabs your arm and looks freaked out and alarmed, and he says,
don't look now, but we're being followed.
I don't look.
It's Clem.
Clem's following us?
He never leaves the barbershop.
Oh, that's a bit
Ever.
creepy.
What do we do? You're the military man.
Counter
Do we confront him?
surveillance. Hurry this way.
Okay, we don't confront him? Okay, cool.
Make a left. Make another left.
Right, you guys hurry
Playing
up.
instant hero, by the way. Just give myself another hero point.
God damn, you're getting a lot of
Another
those.
one, damn.
Apparently, the universe wants him to have more hero points. We'll see if it gives him.
I burned through a lot last time. I'm
he's
back
dead.
up to 9.
Yay! Right. Both of you guys give me stealth rolls. If you both make stealth at full, then you can escape Creepy Clem. If not, then he manages to find you anyway.
All right. Good job, mate. Take a right.
Okay. You guys have lost him.
All right, now let's turn the tables. Follow him. Let's see
We
if
can
he goes
do
back
that?
to the shop or if he can go somewhere else.
Alright, sure.
Can we attempt to using?
Yeah. You guys
My idea was
head back.
initially to use counter surveillance and then maybe turn it around on him. I mean, we don't
Oh,
have.
no, I get you. Well, there's no need for the counter surveillance right now, but give me a luck roll there, Rasslin, to reacquire the target because you weren't exactly sure where you lost him.
Okay. Fair enough. There we go. Fair dinkum.
No problem. You guys reacquire Clem, and your earlier stealth rolls will suffice. You give me a surveillance roll, Rasslin, as you're doing clever spy stuff here. And Freddy's pretty much just going along with whatever you're saying, I'm guessing. Unless you want to.
I have surveillance as well.
Oh, would you like to support him or have him support you?
I mean, I'll support him.
Excellent.
I'm decent at it. I'm not exactly a professional, but I'm good at it.
Well, not even worse.
I was good at it.
I suspected he might. Freddy attempts to get the target's attention on numerous things and communicate with you in only high-pitched, loud bird calls.
Look at it this way. Look at it this
Look
way.
over here.
I ate the fumble for you.
Look at me! Look at me! Over here, says Freddy to you.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Whippoorwill. What was that? That sounded like a cockatoo, Freddy.
Clem rotates around like his head,
Oh,
and then his body rotates over, and then his legs rotate over, and he begins quickly striding in your direction.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
What
So
the fuck
he
are you,
definitely
an android?
What?
Was that, Freddy?
I was like, what the fuck are you, an android?
He's moving like one, and he's hurrying this direction at a quick walk. What do you do?
Oh, shit. What world are we in again? Where am I?
Inland. Seen a bunch of guys with otter heads and beaver head stuff, and Clem here has an otter head, which doesn't help you at all.
Let's move this way. Hurry up, Freddy. Let's move back towards the embassy.
Both of you guys
I want to pull Clem. So I want to stay within sight. I don't want to lose him.
Oh. All right, you do so. You get him within range of the embassy.
All right. And so are there guards in front of the embassy?
Lots of guards around. Yep. They stand at when they see you guys.
So we won't go all the way up to the guards. So let's stop short by like 50 feet, 100 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see what good old Clem has to say or if he's going to attack us.
Jason, take two. That's a brilliant strategy because if Clem gives you too much grief, then you're pretty sure the rhino-headed guards will get involved.
Yes.
No problem. Clem comes up to you, and he looks at both of you, and he goes, "A man chooses, a slave obeys."
Yeah, I would agree there, Clem.
He looks at Freddy significantly, and then he turns and walks away.
Yeah, nice talk, Clem. We'll see you.
What?
He walks off.
Wow, that Clem is a deep fella.
Freddie looks stunned like he just got hit with a fish.
What's the matter there, Freddie? You look like you got hit with a fish.
What is?
You said a man chooses and a slave
I heard
obeys.
him. I heard him.
Uh,
Okay. So what is he? Free now or something? Fuck me. Okay.
yeah, this is a strange world we find ourselves in.
And with that, you guys turn and go into the embassy to get some sleep and end the game session for today. Shows
Let's
the
go get
credits.
some tucker, mate.
Right. So, first off, what a fucking cliffhanger. So, first off, discard any cards that you don't believe will help you for the end of mission. Does anybody have any cycling cards?
Yeah.
Any what
I have
cards?
plenty.
Oh, real quick before we get going on card play, does anybody have any ideas for the title of this show?
Change?
Change?
Yeah.
Because like the changing of the leaf, maybe something to do with seasons. The seasons changing,
Changing Seasons is not bad.
or maybe Wrestling and Freddy strike a deal.
A bit
Wrestling.
long, but yeah. I was thinking about urology also from all the
No. No, not doing that one.
First aid 101.
Creepy Clem is another possible.
Nah, spoilers.
Right, good point. I like Changing Seasons best so far. What do
Yeah,
you guys?
seasons. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Okay, both of you guys take a card, and Freddie, do you have anything to say to the studio audience?
Don't let weird people pee on you.
Good, solid advice. And Jay, do you have anything to say to the studio audience and millions of viewers at home and abroad?
Well, I hate to advocate for drugs, alcohol, violence, or insanity to anyone, but they've always worked for me.